The US Open 2015 is now history, and oh, what reactions and emotions it has triggered from the players and spectators alike. The US Open setup was named by the media a disgrace and a shame. The Chambers Bay in Seattle is new, and some players and spectators open a fire hose of criticism at the United States Golf Association. And so the media gave comments like that. It barely had a pulse on Friday, one of the worst surfaces on the course. The United States Golf Association should be ashamed of what they did to it this week. This week. Well, I can tell you one thing. The language was invented with the sole purpose that people could complain. Hi, I'm Irina Baker, and I believe that the world is a reflection of you. What you see in the world is a reflection of you and your internal self value. So let's ponder how the events of the US Open 2015 reflect our behavior and our reactions to life. First of all, life presented the US Open players with an unappealing and maybe challenging conditions. But aren't they? Isn't it the opportunity for the professional players to show their brilliance and to show their love for the game in any conditions that life presents? A majority of people don't even dream about playing or either attending the course like that, the United States Open, the US Open. And these are the best of the best players that gathered at Chambers Bay. And it seems to me that they're taking for granted this amazing opportunity that they are best of the best. One of the players commented, "Not my best game this week, but what a shame to play at the US Open on the worst greens I have ever played at. Shame." So the word shame is heard a lot, and it's all about the greens, it's all about the course. So how easy it is to judge something that life presented to you and use the very strong, very low vibratory word shame. So let's take an honest look at our life and ask yourself these questions. In what area do I say, not my worst, not my best game ever? And the fault for it is on my cat, or the fault is on the government, or my job, or on my spouse. It's always something. So the greens are at fault. The greens are responsible for your performance, for your game. Because golf is not only sport, but in the first place, it's the game. And so is life. Life is the grand game of life. And where in life, the next question to ask is, where in life are you best of the best? Because most likely you do something so well and so great, and you don't even notice, but maybe you do, that you are in this field the best of the best, and you take it for granted. You are not enjoying this opportunity. You're looking at the greens versus at your opportunity to play your game, to enjoy your love for the game. And also, if life presents you with unappealing conditions, do you always complain and whine? There was a comment on the internet made by a man who apparently bought a big screen TV and was looking forward to enjoying lush manicured greens on the field. And he was disappointed. So I'm thinking, okay, you got this brand new TV and you should just continue enjoying your TV no matter what is shown there, because you will see a lot of great things later on. And so, do you look for something, and then when life changes your plans, does it ruin your day? Do you go about it angry? Do you go about it complaining and whining, ruining your day, ruining the day for not only for you but all your loved ones, because you're mad with the Chambers Bay showing not enough green on the grass? And ask yourself, if life presents you with something that you were looking for and it didn't happen, so why do you have to be so angry about it? Well, guess what? The world you see is a reflection of yourself and your self value. You have the power to either claim that life is unfair and be a victim. Nobody wants to even use this word, but look around how many people are truly victims walking in life. Or you have the right to claim your power and stay cool and enjoy the game of life, no matter what conditions were presented to you by the outside circumstances. And by the way, things are not always as they seem. A newspaper commented, Jordan Spieth probably enjoyed his time at Chambers Bay. The rest of the field, not so much. Well, that's why I believe Jordan Spieth has won the US Open, because he was enjoying his game. He was focused on his playing. He was focused on the love for the game. And even though he didn't like the conditions as everybody else, but most likely he was complaining the least, only because when you focus on your goal at hand, when you are not leaking your power, complaining about something that you have no control over, well, guess what? You will be the winner of your own US Open. And by the way, do you ever complain about age? Do you ever feel discriminated about your age? You could be too young, too old, too middle age, you will name it. Jordan Spieth is only 21. They say he's too young. He said, "This is my life. I don't think about age. This is conquering goal's hardest test." And so my question to you is, what test of life are you conquering right now? The world you see is a reflection of you and your internal self-value. Perhaps it's high time for you to stop whining and complaining. Forget about the circumstances that surround you in life or presented by life. Get your game, put your stuff together, and get the best out of life that you deserve. And stop blaming the greens for your less than the best game. Until we meet again, have a wonderful day. Bye.